I'm here with fellow Mayo man, Noel Gallagher. You are a Mayo man, right?
Indeed.
Indeed. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
How was tea in the park?
It's fucking great.
Yeah. Knocked it out of you, did it?
I'm still feeling the effects of it a little bit. Yeah, we had a bit of a late night afterwards, but it was great, and it was my first. Yeah, I learned quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think next time I do it, if I ever do it again, it'll be even better.
Okay. Do you remember coming to Cork many years ago?
I do. I vaguely remember Steve Collins introducing us on the stage and some fireworks. That's all I remember.
Right. Okay. Do you remember much from that era?
Not from 1997. No, 1997 was the peak of the madness.
Okay.
That tour was fucking insane.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It was the best thing we had. The gigs were probably awful, but that didn't matter. We didn't give a shit if anybody liked it. So doing such a good time.
I've heard you say that before, but they weren't.
Good. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Because I just know that we had a fucking great time.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah.
Do you miss those wild days, or are you happy now to be 48-ish and more relaxed?
I'm not happy to be 48,
No.
but I'm. Do I miss those days? Not really. I'm glad I did them.
Right.
I'm glad I did it. I like where I'm at now. It's okay. I better like where I'm at because it's fucking where I'm at. Yeah.
Yeah. But you seem anything I've seen you do over the last while. You seem just really happy and very settled, and just like you don't really give a toss about anything else. You're just happy in your own happiness.
No, I never did. I never did. I came to a certain point. This is before I went solo. Actually, I don't really. I was talking to someone about this today. It's like we never. Even in Oasis, we never really cared if anybody liked us or not. We didn't fucking give a shit. Do you know what I mean? We liked it.
Yeah.
And then, as luck would have it, then everybody else liked it, and we were like, "It's fucking great," you know. Yeah. So, I've never really been that arsed, to be honest. It's like when I go on stage, people say to me, "Do you not?" Well, I'll be hanging around. People say, "Do you not get nervous? You don't have to go and walk around a quiet room somewhere." Really? No.
So you're pretty content that you were born to do this then, because
no, that's not true. I wasn't born to do it. No, if you seen where I come from, I wasn't born to be a rock star. No fucking way. I had to practice and persevere, and none of this came naturally to me.
But somebody put...
Saying that, maybe it did, I don't know.
Somebody put one of these into your house when you were a kid. You don't know who it was?
No, we still have no idea what it was doing there.
Where did the guitar come from? Somebody must have left it there.
I think it must have come from my dad, because it certainly wasn't my mum. So my dad must have had it. I don't know. I really don't know.
So you sit down, you're playing this thing so much, your mother thinks you're a bit weird.
Yeah.
You won't go out and see anybody. No. You teach yourself how to play it, and... That's where it all starts, right?
Yeah. I'm playing along to Joy Division on the top string, and then somebody showed me the chords to House of the Rising Sun, and that was that.
That was the first song, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the first song, and that was that. I still can't play it, actually.
Well, what was the first time when I suppose you were doing so much stuff in music before you actually went up on stage? You used to roadie for a couple of bands, but the Frank and Walters here in Cork. Remember the Franks?
I do remember the Franks. I didn't roadie for them, though.
Did you not?
No.
He's lying. Ashley Keating is a liar. He tried to pull the whole Noel was my roadie card to get back here to say hello to you. The lads are actually here tonight.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I did that. The first couple of EPs they had were great. No, they came on tour with Spiral Carpets.
That might have
I may have helped them set a drum kit up once or twice. I wouldn't go as far as to say I was one of their roadies, though.
That's the story. Yeah, That's the one they're putting into their movie.
Into their movie. Okay, well, let them... Yeah, okay, well, then I was then for 15 minutes a day. Yeah.
So doing on the road with Spiral Carpets to getting Oasis together, when was the first point you realised this is happening? This is actually taking off?
Oasis were going for about 18 months, and nothing was happening. And we weren't. Again, I stress we weren't really that bothered about anything happening. We just loved being in that band, playing music. And then one afternoon in Manchester, I wrote a song called "Live Forever," and I took it I was writing, before that I was writing different kinds of songs. I didn't really know what I was doing. And then one day I wrote Live Forever, took it to rehearsals and we played it. And then from that moment on, for about, and I'm not even fucking kidding, for about 3 years, every song that I wrote has become a classic. Wow. It was one after the other. And that was a magic time. And,
what was happening then? What was the ingredients, the formula? How was that happening?
I don't know. If I knew that.
Yeah.
You do it all the time. Formula, you knew it. Fucking hell, do you know what I mean? I'd be fucking Bono, wouldn't I?
Yeah. You'd be a multimillionaire rock star.
Yeah.
Tell me about the Wonderwall. What was the story behind that?
The story behind the song is its initial title was Wishing Stone, and some girl gave me a fucking thing in Glasgow, you know, as here's my wishing stone, man. Just like, not that she had an English accent, but and I was writing that. I don't know where the chords come from, and I remember, you know, the film Wonderwall that George Harrison and the thing. I remember the chorus, "You're my wishing," didn't sound right, and then I had a poster up of the Wonderwall in my gaff at the time, and I thought, "You're my Wonderwall, fucking hell, great! No one will know what that means." Yeah. And the song, you know, why the world took that song to his heart is fucking beyond me, because it's not even remotely in my top fucking 50 favourite songs that I've ever done.
Really? What is your favourite song you've ever done?
I think Supersonic is pretty good. Rock and Roll Star, Don't Look Back in Anger, obviously. Mm-hmm. But, you know, it changes. When I go to do tours and I go through my computer for all the songs that I've written, and then there'll be, like, you know, obscure B-sides like Talk Tonight and Shout It Out Loud and all stuff, and I think, fucking hell, they're pretty good, do you know what I mean? And then I play them with the band and they sound great. So, but I think Don't Look Back in Anger has stood the test of time, for sure, and it's become something extraordinary now. And it's not an extraordinary song, if you like. You know, it's quite a simple song, and I remember vividly the night I wrote it in Paris after coming up from a strip club. And
Don't Look Back in Anger, you just spent all your money.
And I remember writing the song and writing the words and thinking, well, it's pretty good. I'll put that on the next record. Never thought anything about it.
Took a little lick off John Lennon.
Yeah. And I never thought anything of it, and then came to recording it and then singing it, and I thought, because if I'd have known then what I know now, like 25 years later, people are playing at funerals and weddings, you'd never have finished it. Do you know what I mean? There'd be too much pressure on it. So we recorded it for the record, and I thought it was pretty good. And then now the people have made it into this extraordinary fucking moment that when you play it, it's time stands still, and everybody, that and Champagne Supernova. It's the people that have made it what it is, not me.
You'll do those songs tonight, yeah?
I will do those songs tonight, yeah.
And even after 20 odd years of doing those songs, you still get the hair at the back of your neck?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, if you could see what I could see.
Yeah.
It's a great thing, and something that if I ever get jaded by watching fat skinheads crying to my music with their tops off, then I think it'll be time to retire.
Is that the closing moment of your music career?
That is the criteria for longevity in the music business.
Brilliant.
Is if you become indifferent to unattractive men with their tops off crying during Don't Look Back in Anger, then it's time to call it a day.
You said going out on stage is better than any narcotic, any high, any messing that you did back in the day. That moment when you walk out on stage, before you even pick up a guitar, there's people screaming at you. Yeah. That feeling will never be replaced by anything else. No, is that why you keep doing it?
I'm not addicted to it, so I don't need it. Do you know what I mean? I don't need it. So when I finish the tour, I'm not thinking about anything else. I take a lot of time off, and I'm not that addicted to it. So that when the next tour happens, will be 3 years after the previous one, it will be really special again. But I would never voluntarily give it up, because until you've been on stage at something like that and seen it, you can't really put it into. You can only say, "Wow, you know, I've got high doing this and high doing that and all that," and it felt as good as that. But even that doesn't really compare. It's something. There's something otherworldly about 70,000 people looking at you, and you're one person looking at them, and they're singing songs to you. It's quite incredible. It's a wonderful thing.
Wow. What do the kids think of Dad? Do they know what a legend he is?
Yeah, I was saying to the guy that was in before you, my eldest, who's 7, was elected spokesman for the group the other day, and came to me and said, "Do you think, we were just wondering, do you think you'll still be going when we leave school?" And I said, "I probably think so, yeah." And because they're angling for jobs already. Yeah, they want to come on the road, yeah. So I had one of them carrying me rucksack through Edinburgh Airport the other day. And, you know what I've got to say, he did a fucking good job.
Brilliant.
He did a good job.
Do they like what you do musically, or is it one of those kind of...
Yeah, they prefer you too.
Really?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, yeah.
Okay.
I'm working on that though. And they love music in general, and they like what I do, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a little rule anyway, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, you can't feign indifference to Dad's music. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you won't be getting a fucking car when you're 17 if you don't.
Do you like being a dad? Is it one of your...
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy being a dad to other people's children.
No, it's not good.
No, because they're generally fucking idiots. You know, mine are brilliant. Mine are fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think God may have chosen those 2 in particular, and the daughter, and said, these are the special ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, it's really nice to have you back in Cork. You're going to have a huge night out there. I don't know if you've seen the crowds that are coming in. There's people that were at the original Cork gig 20 odd years ago.
Fat skinheads
ready to cry. And it's lovely to have you here, and have a good show tonight. Right?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Cheers.
Red FM.